Welcome back in one of the Basketball Plays YouTube channel. Today is Tuesday, February 25th. I'm back breaking down some more plays for the Tuesday night slate. Before we get started, let's take a look at the Monday night plays. I am recording early. I want to catch the Houston-Texas Tech game starting at 8 and Kansas plays at 10 o'clock against Colorado. So I'm not going to want to do it after that Kansas game. Be a little bit too late. So I'm going early today. Do have the Nuggets minus 4.5. I think they're up 14 points at the half, 72-58. I want to say, or something close to that. 76ers getting ran out of their own gym. The Eastern Conference, it's laughable in the NBA. I mean, the 76ers are technically in the play-in games, I still think, right now, and they're one of the worst teams I've ever seen in my entire life. Joel Embiid's not playing, which really doesn't mean anything for us because that's every other day for him. But Maxi's out there, George is out there, Oubre is out there. They're just horrible. They're not playing any sort of defense whatsoever. The Bulls have 70-plus points at halftime, and the 76ers are down by 20 points. So unless something drastic changes, that's going to be a loss. Neither player prop has started tonight. Nickeil Alexander-Walker is the substitution for Trae Young. Came out at 29.5. I love Trae Young. He's playing great basketball. Not taking 29.5. So hopefully nobody's the over 29.5. I did pin it in the comments section if you guys did see that or did not see that. Sorry about that, but I don't know what he has right now. I know he had 2 points at the first rotation, so hopefully that continues to stay under. Alexander just got into the game. I took him because he's been playing well, and I thought Jalen Clark wasn't going to play because his head bounced off the floor last night in the late game on ESPN, and then they had to travel to OKC, but apparently concussions do not exist in the NBA. He is back out there. He's a very tough player, and I think he's a rookie, right? He's a rookie for sure. And he made his first start last night, and he's just been a defensive machine. I think that's why the T-Wolves went with him. He's just all heart and all hustle, but apparently concussion is not a thing, so I went with Walker. He has not played yet. He's probably going to get in here at the 4-minute mark for the T-Wolves. Hopefully put up some points. And then we have DeMar DeRozan over 21.5 points as the final play of the day. So currently 0-0-0 all the way around, 0-1 probably with the 76ers, but the Nuggets have our back. They're playing really well right now going up against the Pacers. Let's move on to the plays for Tuesday. Cavaliers going up against the Magic. I like the Cavs in this game. I'll take them against the spread. I don't see this being double digits. I think this will be a single-digit spread. Magic have all their players back. Magic typically play some really good defense. Don't see the Magic making a lot of shots in this game. The Cavaliers have been weak-ish on the defensive side over the last couple games, but the defense, whenever they need to, they can put the clamps down. And the Magic offensively, they're just one of the worst shooting teams in the NBA. They have several superstars. Franz Wagner, I think, is a superstar. Paulo, I think, is a superstar. They've got some really good three-point shooters on the outside. Got some good players coming off the bench. They are getting healthy towards playoffs. I think they will make the playoffs. Will they make a run? Maybe, maybe not. But this team is good. I just don't think they can keep up with the scoring of the Cavaliers. The Magic defense, they will cause problems for the Cavaliers, but the Cavaliers are just so good. They've only lost 10 games all season. I was looking at that East Conference. Cavs and Boston. That's it. That's the only competition in the East. I guess you can put the Knicks in there if you want, but they're 0-8 against those top two teams. So they're not competition. They're just a decent team in the East. So it's just a two-man race right now in the Eastern Conference. I think the Cavaliers put their foot down, win this one by double digits on the road against the Magic as the first play of the day. Second play, the game we've all been waiting for, the Dallas Mavericks going up against the Lakers. I'm getting an update right now. It is 70-63 in the Pacers game, 8:49, and 78-58 in the game against the wow, that's crazy. 78-58 coming out of half for the Bulls and the 76ers. Just a little update. Mavericks and the Lakers now. Lakers coming off a big win going up against the Denver Nuggets. That was the game that J.J. Redick said he stayed up 2 days in a row, no sleep, and had that game plan. It worked out. They won by 23 points. And Luka had his best game of the season against the Denver Nuggets for the Lakers. He had 32 points in that one. Really good shooting percentage, really good shot making. He got hacked a lot in that game as well. There's a lot of clips of him getting fouled and still making the shots with contact. But in this game, 3 games later, this is the one that everybody's been circling for the Lakers especially and for Luka especially. I'm going to take them -8. I think the Mavericks, I think the trade that they made, it will work out in the long run if Anthony Davis can stay healthy because right now they have 4 of their big guys basically missing time until the playoffs. They have Lively still out. They have Davis still out. They have Gafford still out. So they're still missing all of their big men, and they're going to take 3 or 4 more weeks to get prepared. I did see Anthony Davis had a player prop, but I looked at the injury report. He said he's going to get reevaluated, and then he's going to miss another week and a half. So I don't know why he has a player prop out he's not playing in this game. So I'm going to go with the Lakers. There will be some small ball in this game from both sides, but as we can see with this Lakers team, they want to run small ball. And with Luka, LeBron, and Austin Reeves on the floor at the same time, this team feels like they're really good. So I'm going to take them here to beat the Mavericks because the Mavericks have really, really been struggling over the last couple of games. That game against the Warriors, that game was over in the first quarter. I think they were down by 20 points in the first quarter. I'm going to take the Lakers. -8 is the play. Let's go to the player props before anybody gets on me. Let me just explain why I'm going with the under 30.5 points. 30.5 points is a lot of points. Luka in the past, 30.5 points is not a lot of points. Luka right now, 30.5 is a lot of points. 32 in the last game, 10 of 22 shooting. I do think he's going to score 25-plus points. Will he get to 30-plus? Maybe. If the Lakers just let him shoot 35 times, which maybe that's what they do, he gets himself to 30-plus points. But if they play this game normally, with him running the point and him making everybody else better, he will not go over 30.5 points. Also, the Mavericks will play defense against Luka. They're not going to want him to show them up, even if they're on the road. I think the Mavericks defense will play very tightly contested defense going up against Luka Doncic. Maybe not against anybody else, but especially against Luka. Maybe take Luka's over assists in this game. Saw it at 8.5. Looked really juicy, but I saw this 30.5. This is just people overreacting to the last game. And I will say it was very impressive, 32 points. They're overreacting to the rematch going up against the Mavericks. This is a good line to take the under. I'm all about value. I'll take the under 30.5 points as the play. This will be my streak play for tomorrow as well. Let's go to the next play. Jaren Jackson Jr. over his total points. He's going up against the Phoenix Suns. No really presence down low for the Suns to speak of. KD is going to get cooked in this game. He's getting older. He can't move as well. Jaren Jackson Jr. is going to have himself a day. 22 points going up against the trees down low, the Cavaliers. That's a really good game for him. And he only played 25 minutes in that game because the problem for Jaren Jackson Jr. all season long has been able to keep himself on the floor. I believe he fouled out very late in that game against the Cavaliers again. I think he had 4 fouls in the game. Didn't play the fourth quarter for the first 4 or 5 minutes and then came back in and got a foul with like 2 minutes left. Could be wrong about that, but this guy needs to keep himself on the floor. He's too valuable for the Memphis Grizzlies. I think he will do that in this game. There's not going to be a lot of physicality down low with the Suns. They're bottom 10 this season, the NBA on the defensive side anyway. Jaren Jackson Jr. is due for a really good day. I'm going to take his over 22.5 points as the final play of the day. Let's go to that recap graphic. We're going to get the Cavs against the spread. I do think they will be single digits. I don't see this going to double digits. I'll take the Cavs against the spread. First play, Lakers -8. I think they will play well. I think they will play for Luka. And I just don't think Luka's going to have 30-plus points. Give me the under, 30.5. I think everybody's going to be betting the over, so I'll take the under. Jaren Jackson Jr. over 22.5 points as the final play of the day. Guys, it's going to do it for the NBA picks and props for Tuesday, February 25th slate of games. If you guys enjoyed the content, please drop a like this video and subscribe channel below. See you guys next video, and thanks for watching.